丈夫か店長。
はい、俺はなんとも。先生こそ怪我。
ご褒美に先生なんてどうだ？
遠慮しときます。
So this episode of 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐬 was absolutely freaking dope. So many different things happened this episode, and it picked right up with like the school trip happening. And of course, we had last episode where we're like, yo, my man Yuuya went out there and bro was fishing. This time, what about a bear? What if he threw a bear in the mix? Imagine if a bear comes. Yo, you ever seen a man wrestle a bear and just suplex a bear? Yeah, that's what my man Yuuya did this episode. So this episode was crazy and awesome and incredible. Not only did we get time in the real world with him kind of getting another marriage proposal, but we also got time with him in the opposite world where not only we came across 𝐿𝐸ia, but we also came across Luna as well. So I'm telling you, like, at this point, like, this man is on an absolute tear. Not only do we have Kaori, not only do we have Kaide, we also have 𝐼. We also have I don't know if she's coming to the mix yet, but the one with the blue hair streaks, I love her. We have Yukina, we have 𝐿𝐸ia, we have Luna. And then we have the teacher, which is Miss Sawada, something like that. So we have like these 5 or 6 girls now as his potential love interest, which is freaking incredible. And he's doing all these things left and right. And then on top of that, we also have Mew as well. So I think that's let's do a count again. We have Kaori and Kaide. So those are like the main 2 in my personal opinion. Then we have 𝐼, which is the dark-haired girl with a really long like ponytail. We have 𝐼. We have Yukini, Yuki. I'm gonna call her Yuki. We have Yuki, which is the girl with the blue hair streaks. Okay. Then we have Miss Sawada, which is now the teacher. And then on top of that, we have Luna and we have 𝐿𝐸ia in the other world. So only 2 in the other world so far, but 5 in this world, which is crazy. So that's 7 potential love interests for our boy Yuuya so far. So overall, freaking fantastic episode. Not only, like I said, did we get another marriage proposal this episode, which was awesome. We got to see Yuuya show off at camp and basically get the ire, jealousy, all of the feelings that our kids are gonna have towards him. He got all of that in the school camp, and then we get him in the real world, or in the other world, where 𝐿𝐸ia is still pursuing him. He's about to finally go out there, and then we get the twist with him and Luna, him finally learning about her being an assassin, which came pretty quickly because I think it was last episode or maybe the one before that when they were training together. I was like, yo, when is he going to realize that she's an assassin? And then on top of that, what is he going to do about her when he finds out? Well, so far as we saw the end of this episode, we got like kind of like a cliffhanger. It seems to me that what we're actually going to get here is 𝐿𝐸ia going to his house and with Luna, and she's going to have to make a decision. So I can't wait to see more about that. So let's kind of go through the episode, but if you stop the video right here, this episode is incredible, easily 9 out of 10 episode. Great setup for what's to come on the next episode. I can't wait to see what's going to come after this. Freaking awesome episode overall with 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐬 anime, so really enjoying this. Let's go through all the different things that happen. So first off, and I'll kind of go through the events. So again, if you want to click off here, just hit the like button before you dip out. So we have the school trip. So Yuuya caught a lot of fish. I like how he was using his skills this episode to remove all the harmful plants and all the harmful things that were going to kind of like, not injure, but basically all the things that could be poisonous to all the other kids. I like how he removed that. It was hinted at who was going to cook, and there was a cooking scene that ended up happening this episode, and Yuuya ends up taking on the role of cook this episode, which I thought was pretty fitting and I thought was pretty cool. But one thing that that wasn't clear is I'm assuming he used his skills to cook, but that's not definitive. So I didn't know if because he lived alone before, he was a big boy. Big boys like to eat. I didn't know if he had kind of like predisposition skills when it comes to cooking and stuff. I didn't know if he already knew how to basically cook and fry and do all the things that he ended up doing this episode. I didn't know if that was already in his wheelhouse because he was a big boy. and because he liked to eat, and he lives with himself. So, if you don't cook yourself when you live by yourself, you don't eat. So I didn't know if it was because of that or if it was because of his skills or maybe a blend of both. Predisposition skills that he had, knowing on how to do this stuff, and then skills, kind of make it taste better and luck of, doing all this. So I didn't know, maybe it was a mesh of both. So if you know specifically, tell me, because the episode of the anime didn't make it quite clear. I'm going to give him the benefit and just say, yo, fat boy got skills. But when he fed the food to his classmates and then fed the food to his teachers, they were all like, umai, very delicioso. And they made a comment, I think Miss Sawada made a comment that he had skills that rival top chefs because the school that they go to has all these aspiring kids and has chef-level kids. So, she basically said, like, yo, who the F are you, dude? Like, you cooked even better than some of the food we've tasted from, like, potentially renowned chefs of the future. So, because of that, he ended up getting a marriage proposal from his teacher, from Miss Sawada, and she was like, marry me and provide for me. She was like, I'm a researcher, I'm this, I'm that. Like, you can see all this, you can have all of this. And of course, at this point, Kaede ended up jumping in, and she was like, you can't have them for reasons, blah, blah, blah. And the way that she said it, I was like, oh no, because, Yuuya is still in this mentality. That's why I love him as a character. Is he's still in this fat boy mentality, and basically what that means is he's still under the impression that he's unwanted, he's unworthy, he's ugly, he doesn't have anything to offer people or the world. He's still very humble. He still has all of these things that were ingrained in him for so long because of everything that was told to him and how the world treated him for so long. That's how he still views everything. He hasn't quite made that mental shift quite yet on you're no longer this fat boy. You're tall, incredibly good looking, in shape. Kids are jealous of you. Everything that a boy, a 16, 17-year-old boy wants in themselves, you have it, man. And he hasn't quite woken up to that. So because of her comment, he's like, I'm unworthy. She must mean that I'm unworthy of this teacher. So he doesn't take it quite further than that. But now the teacher is, now a love interest as well. And I really love that. Also, I really love the comment that the other teachers made. They're like, hey, don't let this old lady steal your youth. I was dying at that comment, and I loved it. Then we have bath time. So now we have bath time, and all the boys are sharing the bath with Yuuya. And they're all just taken aback at his incredible body. Man's got 6 packs on 6 packs, and he's rocking some real good stuff there. And even the Prince kid, the blonde kid, makes a comment of like, I can't believe you're in the effing going home club, dude. Like, you have this body, like go kick a ball or something. So I thought that was really incredible too, and I thought that was hella funny. Then the episode moves on. We have the bear scene. Long story short, a bear attacks everybody, and the teacher, Sawada, the teacher who proposed to him, and almost gets attacked by the bear by trying to save all the kids. Our boy Yuuya, again, he's really teeter-tottering the superhuman line here, and he's going to get experimented on pretty soon. But he goes and he stops the bear, and he wrestles it, and then he suplexes the bear, saves the teacher, and she asks again if he wants her as a reward. And I was like, damn, boy. And then we move on from there, and we're good there. And then we go into the other world. We see the bunny again, kind of scoping out Yuuya. And we pick up where he's going to finally go see the king and stuff. And then we circle back to where I started this episode review at, is that Lexia was attacked, and we find out that it was Luna. Knight was already in the know with that, whole ordeal happening there. And he teleported, he effed up Luna. He found out who she was. He teleported him and Lexia to his house. And now we're going to see the assassin and the princess next episode, and I can't wait to see that. So let me know what you guys thought of this episode. I am enjoying thoroughly this anime. I actually started watching the dub day before yesterday, because I've been moving. As you see, I have a whole new, a new house and stuff. So I moved the other day, and I actually started watching Cheat Skill anime dubbed with my wife, and she's loving it too. So that, you know, she has a very particular taste. So the fact that she's loving it tells me that this anime is something special. So let me know what you guys thought of this episode down in the comments below. I'll see you guys next week for episode number 9.